Coming this Christmas to the Hallmark Channel, Brie Larson had it all.
Get out! Get out of my space!
Except for one thing, true love. That is until she met him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
The magical horn. Touch it.
This Christmas,
Pick it up.
love has a new name.
I don't like this.
This isn't real, and I'm a business lady
What
now.
are you doing?
I'm gonna buy craft paper!
Brie Larson and Samuel L. Jackson star in
My wrist, stop watching. My neck is flossy. Make big deposits. My gloss is popping.
Driving Miss Marvel. Only on Hallmark. Assuming she doesn't get overshadowed by a cat again.
We got a store with
Coming to the CW, another series about teen romance that descends
It's an ass-kicking action.
Miguel and Sam share tender moments talking about their feelings. And when Robbie finds out,
All hell breaks loose.
the CW presents a new kind of teen drama.
That will kick you in the balls. Coming this fall, it's
Kung Fu High.
Hey, Twitch streamers, have you ever considered identifying as a deer?
No, not
Well,
really.
before you decide to join Otocoilis virginiana, here's some important safety information. You live outdoors. No fancy indoor plumbing for you. No phones, no lights, no motor cars, not a single luxury. That means no fancy computers to actually stream on. It's not like you have thumbs to play video games anyway. Speaking of which, you don't have thumbs. You can't use cell phones, tie your shoelaces, or use the 3 seashells. Too bad. You have to fend for yourself and eat what you can find. No ordering pizza. Deer don't eat pizza. You now need to pay attention to when deer season is. But bad news, deer can't read.
It's coming right for us!
Wow, didn't know being a deer was so hard. So, you're glad you're a human. Stay that way. This has been a public service announcement in the interest of public safety, paid for by the committee to stop people from wanting to become deer.
This mic is only gonna work on one side. I can't fix it. There's just nothing. I tried changing cords. I've tried changing ports. It's not going to. So hey, hello. I am low. I'm lower. I don't know if I like being lower. I feel low. Why do I feel low? Am I in full screen? Reset transform. Yeah, so I guess the camera's just up like this now. It feels slanty. It feels like it's angled. Hello. How's it going, everyone? Is this too annoying? Is this too bad? Because I mean, I've been streaming from my phone more. It's fine. You're fine. All right. It's really need something. It's been a week. I don't know. I might have to just either there's something. Maybe I'll have somebody look for it. I'm bribing somebody I know locally who's a computer person with cookies so that they may fix my thing. Oh, 3:30 today. Let's see for those cookies. I just went live. But yes, you can drop by. But yeah, if you don't mind getting rushed out. Rushed out, LOL, or you know, maybe after, or maybe a little later. Later, if you want to chit chat, you want to hang out. There you go. Shit. Oh, I hate it. You love the you like the angle. Okay, good. You like the angle. I've got like 10 things going on right now. So happy Easter, everybody. I got like more than 10 things. Also, new shirt with the thing for the back. I don't know if it fits, but I'm trying to do more exercisey stuff too. How's everyone doing? I don't think the audio is going to be good. I don't know. So I'm probably going to play some video games or something today just for funsies. I want to try in 100% Terraria, and I know nobody's going to watch it if I put that in the thumbnail. So I do have a couple of articles to go over as well. Oh, can't talk. Blah, 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 blah. It's okay. Did your mom like the cookies? Nobody's had them except for me yet. Did you guys see them? Do you guys want to see them? Here, let me go get them and I'll show them to you. I've got like 27,000 things going on right now, so the audio is fine. Okay, because I know it's only going to be on one side. If it's only on the one side, well, maybe this port's better. Maybe I put it on the better port. I don't know. Let's look at the cookies. I got some good ones. We got some good ones. Look at the cookies. Okay. So if you guys missed the cookie stream, we did make some cookies. We didn't, as I plop. We made some cookies yesterday. And, all right. So here's how some of the nicer ones turned out. Now I've been putting these on, oh God, these smell so good. So I've been putting these on, Instagram too. So we made like little duckies and little bunnies and chickens and things, and the egg. I kind of like that tie-dye egg. And of course dinosaurs, because goldfish left Lincoln Logs in your sock drawer. Didn't translate, but you know, the Brontosaurus paw one did. So we made that one. Where's my mom? I haven't given her any. I'm probably going to give her some this week. Now, because I was normally going to go tomorrow, but then I got something else to do tomorrow. And then, oh, there's a couple more. The Stegosaurus one is the best. It's cute. We made the flip-flop. It doesn't look like one. See, I tried to do like the little chicken. It kind of looks like a little chicken, kind of half hatched out of his egg. I should have made it more zigzag when I frosted it. So this one was supposed to be a flip-flop. It didn't turn out very well. It probably would have had I not made it like white frosting, had I made it like skin frosting or something. But I think they turned out okay. I did a ducky. Oh, now they smell good. How do you deal with the COVID mask conflict with glasses? That foggy thing. I pull the mask back to breathe every few minutes. And I'm just fiddling with it. And I only go out in public for maybe like an hour a week where I have to wear one. I'm fortunate where I can, you know, beg for money on the internet as a job or whatever they call it. And, yeah. That's part of it. Time to take... I don't know any of it. Is that guitar Martin? Which one? This one, yes. This one, yes. And this one that you can't see. Yes, I got 3 of them in here. I do have 3 of them. But yeah, this one is... can you see I can't see my sitar. And then there's my sitar, which is the Dan Electro, which... could probably go back there. Yeah, so, yes, that is a Martin, and this one's a Martin back here, too. And the 12 strings of Martin. Autometer, yes. All right, now I gotta actually focus. So I gotta focus. I've got like my attention in 20 different places. So let me just do. Oh, Lord. There. Boop. Michael and Jim, thank you so much for showing me the cookies. So thank you so much.
Excellent!
I appreciate it. Is this too loud? I don't know. All right. What are we talking about? I got to get this article pulled up. I have one that I sent myself. I have a burner. Don't tell anyone. I have a burner account. Should I go? Every time I do like article reads, there's that article about the Red Letter Media guy. All right. I have a few thoughts now that I've seen the article and I've read some of this stuff. I got to look up the dude too. Jack Packard is his name. His name is Jack Packard. I don't really know him from the Red Letter Medias. I do know, like, the good guys on there. So I don't know if this guy is just being... That's the thing. I want to talk about this a little bit because I don't know if this is just being smart alecky, if he's just being a smart ass, if he's just, you know... I don't know. I really, really don't know. So he might be. He might not be. He might not be. But apparently, he used to be part of the Red Letter Media people. No, it's fine, the sound. Okay, good. I hope so. The bald guy from the best of the worst. See, the only Red Letter Media shows I actually give a crap about are, like, the good ones. I should probably have the green screen. Should we do the green screen? Because I was going to not do the green screen on the live shows just because you guys like seeing all this stuff. Also, we did get the new Godzilla thingy. But do we want to go for the old green screen? Because then I can kind of move myself. I can be like right here. I can be like boop, and then we can, yeah, the half in the back thing. You know, let's do that. Let's go into the green screen. Boop, because I was gonna bring it up, but then I have to have like a million lights on me. But then, you know, I think it's gonna look better. I think this is gonna look a little better, right? I like the room look better than the green screen. Baba Yogi says, you do? You don't want the green screen? We don't need the green screen. All right, well, if you guys don't want it, then I can just go back to regular and do no filter. It's not a huge problem. It's just, it seems like when I have the green screen up, it seems like I get better P-score on YouTube, if you guys know anything about that. But pizza's flat and cheesy. I like pizza. What's wrong with pizza? The half of the bag reviews. See, I don't like getting into it with people on YouTube, but if you're gonna be like quoting this rewriting Ripley thing like it's a thing that we have to take seriously, then I might have to, I don't know, Kibber! Call you out on it. So he says sing. I might have to sing. I'm not gonna be singing, but Donna Smith, thank you so much. Happy Easter for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate it. Your green screen background makes me want to sing Tom's song. Oh, his creepy song. No, I can't do it. See, my background I've had for like years. It's been one of my main backgrounds.
Excellent.
I gotta check my text too. I'm expecting something. All right, I just gotta see if I'm gonna wait a couple hours or not. But if I have somebody pop in like 10 minutes, you'll know. That's why I want to kind of wait. I would kind of wait and see what's going on here. But we could just do a head in a box thing, and then we still have the illusion of having something cool on screen. And then you see like Baby Yodas, and then you see one of my Martins anyway. You see one of them. You see my green screen back there. Is this okay? Yeah, this is okay. Then I can still get the article up. So the article's gonna come to us. You know what? I'm gonna clip this. We'll clip it for posterity, right?
I want my $2!
Mr. Roboto, some coin for the weed fund. Happy Easter. Well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. We're going to clip this for posterity, so I'm going to pop myself into existence here when I can't. You know, that's fine. You get the boobs on cam, you get everything. And I've been jiggling. It's a Disney marketing account. There are always Disney marketing accounts, aren't they? I suppose we have to talk about this Red Letter Media stuff, and I'm popping myself into existence here. Does it work? I don't know if it works to pop myself into existence like this. Does it? I don't think it does. I don't like it. I'm not popping myself into existence on this one because we don't have the green screen. We're in the middle of the live stream, and I am going to talk about this Red Letter Media drama. I think it works better. When we're doing the lives, I think I'm going without the green screen sometimes. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. We are talking today about this Red Letter Media drama. Is it really something that big of a deal, though? Is it really one of those things that we want to make a big kerfuffle and a big to-do over? Is this just somebody being sarcastic? Is this just somebody, quote unquote, to use a Britishism, taking the piss, as it were? Is he just messing with us? Is he just having a laugh at the sheer ridiculousness of the Rewriting Ripley alt-right wackadoo recruitment article? There's really no other way to say that. It is kind of an alt-right recruitment article if you really think about it, because let's face it, the only people who actually write articles like this are the most Looney Tune, tinfoil, weird, wackadoo sort of people. So I imagine this is one of those cases we need to go and dip into the aluminum archives.
When real conspiracies become far too outlandish, that's when parody conspiracies look even more like reality. It's time to strap on your headgear and search through the aluminum archives.
You caught me. I pulled up a clip to touch up my shiny nose. I'm shiny today. That's okay. Sometimes shiny is fine. Where is it? Sometimes good musicians talk about shiny boots of leather, or good musicians cover good songs about it, and then we can bring out the riding crop and give a what for to anybody who might need it. I don't look as intimidating. This is kind of like the Easter get-up, but we're talking today, of course, about this deep-rooted Looney Tunes wackadoo article from Rewriting Ripley that I did not pull up. Oh, these people. They're hiding this insanity, this lunacy, right in plain sight, in the guise of being against what they're trying to claim that they're for, by using the longest, most insane, crazy wording, crazy everything. This is a 71-minute long article filled with, this is the type of thing that people have on their padded cells, right? This is the type of article that people have in their padded cells after they've been put away for not being able to function as members of society. This obsessive lunacy of tying a bunch of unrelated things together is, in fact, why I call this out as being just part of the Looney Tunes wackadoo stuff. And that's why I say, it is so anti what it claims to be that it would not surprise me one bit that it's just hiding in plain sight, trying to get people to join their little alt-right hate mobs. But we got to talk today about one member of Red Letter Media, one person there. I guess Jack Packard. He's one of the lesser known ones. He's the one that nobody cares about. He's not one of the main guys. He has little shows and stuff. He talks about all the pop culture stuff like the rest of us do on YouTube. Only he's got a channel much bigger than a lot of ours. So here he's quote tweeting this Rewriting Ripley article here. Most of us assumed there wasn't a real huge divide about The Last Jedi, but it seems to be broken down like this. Clear timeline, which this is why I say this is sarcastic. This might be a sarcastic tweet. You cannot look at anything in this article and take it seriously. There is not a clear timeline. There really isn't. This is just a bunch of factually incorrect assumptions, all trying to, tie it into whoever this guy is. I don't know who this guy is. I have no idea who this guy is. He looks like he should be out there, I don't know, doing some trophy hunting in Africa or something. That's the thing. All these people that they say we're affiliated with or associated with, 9 times out of 10, I don't even know who these people are. 9 times out of 10, I either don't know who they are or really don't listen to them because they're too political. And when you tie somebody like me into a lot of here's the thing. They have Comic Artist Pro Secrets on here, Ethan Van Sciver. He was an actual comic artist. He's not just a YouTuber. This is the guy. He used to draw Green Lantern. He worked for DC. He's a real legit celebrity in a lot of respects. You got well, let me just remove myself here. You got actual legit YouTubers, Geeks and Gamers. Well, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. You have The Quartering. Jeremy from The Quartering. Both people I have interacted with. I know Jeremy a lot better from Geeks and Gamers than I do from The Quartering. Really only interacted with Jeremy from The Quartering maybe once. But here's the thing. I don't do anything similar to what Alex Jones or Paul Joseph Watson does. I don't really talk about turning frogs gay or, wanting to eat a neighbor's ass, I guess, in any way. I'm sure this will get me demonetized for. Is that what he said? Is that what he said? I always treated Alex Jones like the sort of person that you're entertained by because they say a lot of outrageous stuff, like a George Carlin. Or, I guess maybe I am a little bit more similar because a lot of people are certainly butthurt about some of the stuff I said. Of course, you got Mr. Skater boy guitar player dude over there who's pretty easy on the, I think he talks politics ball. I don't know. My brain shuts off. Sometimes my brain shuts off, which is fine. But when you have all of these ties, 1992 to 1996, Rush Limbaugh? In 1992, I was 13 crapping years old, all right? 1996, I was 17 years old. I was more concerned about, in 1996, I was more concerned about going to concerts and all this. This has to be sarcastic. This from this Jack Packard, the timeline, clear timeline, proper citation, statistical analytics, links the alt-right culture war to the Star Wars hate as a gateway drug, terrifying. That sounds sarcastic. That sounds really, really sarcastic, because to me, when you go through and you break this down, what it does, in my opinion, is it uses a lot of psychological and social conditioning and tricks to break down your resistance and get into your subconscious that you will become famous and you will become successful on YouTube if you follow the people that they want you to follow. Who is this first person? I don't even know who this first person. I can't remember who this first person is. Steve Bannon. I have no idea who this is. So if we follow this person who I've never heard of in my life, I am supposed to what exactly rewriting Ripley? Because you don't word this as a precautionary thing. You don't really word this as, I mean, you're right there, hiding in plain sight. You're hiding it in plain sight in this article that socially conditions and breaks down and wears down people with these flowcharts and psychological studies and talks about The Last Jedi. And it's just fucking Star Wars, right? It's just Star Wars. It's only Star Wars is not Star Trek. Okay, if this were Star Trek or something, then I would at least have some sort of, I don't know, counter. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan on the planet. I'll admit that. I'm one of those people, I can come in and be like, wow, The Last Jedi was crapping stupid. They completely destroyed Luke Skywalker as a character, and I can make videos calling it out. Which is what I do on YouTube. I do talk about that. And Doctor Who, how it's no longer good. And how all the little things that I try and go to avoid the craziness and avoid the politics and avoid the people who really, really probably don't know what the crap they're talking about, trying to talk to me about things like that. So I can go over and just avoid it in Star Wars or Star Trek for a couple hours, right? But I'm never one of those people who have been simping for Star Wars for years and years and years. I was never somebody out there really saying anything other than, yeah, I like Star Wars. Because it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun trilogy. It's a fun trilogy. And then there's some prequels that aren't that good. But, we got Yoda fighting Dracula, which was kind of interesting in some ways. You got some moments that are kind of cool. You had Luke Skywalker going in and bringing oh no, he went and grabbed little what's his name? Baby Yoda. He grabbed little Baby Yoda to go off and take him on adventures. I did not set this up here, but I'll probably drop it in the edit. This crap is just, this can't be anything other than sarcastic. This can't be anything other than sarcastic at this point. Yeah, it is terrifying that somebody went to the trouble and I've pulled up my political affiliations, which is a little leftist center after looking up a lot of this stuff, because I know I'm not a political person. I kind of am one of those people. As somebody, you can see the Martin guitars behind me. I kind of have this real equality sort of civil rights background where I kind of want to see people and treat people as individuals and not based on some superficial thing. So they're blaming a lot of stuff in here. They have a real problem with tying and connecting a bunch of dots that only a mental person, only a mental patient would really, really connect. You have flowcharts, you have psychoticness, you have things where if they just went out of their way to ask one person, what are your political beliefs? You just ask me and I could say, well, I'm kind of pro-equality, let people do what the fuck they want to do without me involved. And I don't care what you're doing in your bedroom. I don't care who you're sleeping with. I don't care what you want to call yourself. I don't care who you marry as long as they're of legal age. I don't care who you sleep with as long as it's consensual and of legal age. And keep me out of it. Just keep me out of it. Why do I have to be bothered? Right? Why do I care? What does your ancestry... Why is your ancestry something that is a negative aspect of you? Why can't I celebrate you for being the unique individual you are? Oh, because we're not there. This is why I think all of these Looney Tunes people are alt-right recruiters, in fact. That's why I was calling them the alt-left for a while, and then somebody yelled at me. You know, one of those people who are obsessed with the Orange Man? They're like, oh, Orange Man said this on this date at this time, and you're just repeating what he said. All right, first off, I was playing Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble on YouTube when Orange Man said that. I didn't know he was even elected until about a week later because I don't care and don't play along. We don't play with this. I don't play along with these things. My concern, my thoughts, my process of this is that these people who go around wanting pro-segregation, wanting to blame everything for the ethnicity and color of everybody's skin, just really are no different than the guys in the white hoods to me. They are filled with this hatred and violence that I cannot condone or get behind. I can't accept, and I'm kind of to the point where even if I speak up against anything, I'm told to know my place, stay in my lane. So I'm going to opt out of your little social issues if I'm going to be dragged into something that I am not part of. Oh, the GG, that thing. Yeah, wasn't a part of it, wasn't involved in it, wasn't a quote-unquote voter, didn't really care. See, I'm one of those people that you don't want to drag me into it. But they do. And I am dragged into this by association. They didn't bother to pull up any of my thumbnails on these things. Now I did talk about The Little Mermaid for about a minute. I said, hey, all the people on social media who are going, oh, haters be mad, when I couldn't find any hate comments. I couldn't because, let's face it, grown adults already have, like, if you like The Little Mermaid, you already have one. What does anyone care about a remake or a reboot? Who cares, right? This is one of those things. They like to argue. If you have any point where you say, does this really do a lot for the community you're trying to pander to? If you look like me and say anything, they're saying, you just want to complain because they're replacing gingers. Do you really think this is a natural? Do you think humans are born? Like, I'm just saying, like, if you really want to settle for sloppy seconds or thirds or fourths, who am I to complain? Who am I to complain about that? I won't be watching it. I don't really care. I have no dog in the fight, so to say. I really, really don't. Nor do I like being pandered to, like, I need to see myself on... I don't. And I think that the fact that the recent episode of Punky Brewster said it best when they were trying to do everything that they could to get their kid. So they've got this kid on the Punky Brewster show. He might be gay, he might be whatever, who cares, right? He's at the age where he's still figuring things out. And so they bring in Punky's gay best friend, or best friend who's now gay, to talk to him and say, what Star Wars character would you want to be represented by? And so her girlfriend or her fiance or whatever says, I would be this character because they're the first LGBT person. And the kid's like, I'd be Yoda. So the people who you're kind of trying to pander to, see, people like me, or even the girl who said, I'm old school, I'd be Princess Leia. Princess Leia doesn't really look like her. Really, I'm sure that by today's standard, the only character she could identify with is the one played by Naomi Naomi something, and I can't remember the character's name, but she was the one that they brought in for like a split second that you thought Lando was actually hitting on, but that was probably his daughter, right? Because you can only be identified with people who look like you on the superficial. You can't be somebody like me and say, I kind of identify as a porg. I'm kind of, you know, some days I'm kind of cute and needy, and I'll look up at you with my big little puppy dog eyes, and I'll be like, but. I mean, I think I identify more with porgs or Yodas sometimes, or, you know, the point is, pandering to somebody like me isn't going to fix anything. Labeling me alt-right is just going to make yourself look crazy. And if this isn't sarcastic, then I don't know what is. Because clearly anybody who's actually sat through and read this, really, you've got Clownfish, Midnight's Edge, Jar Jar Abrams. Well, Jar Jar not Abrams. I don't even know if that's a channel. I've seen them on. So you've got all these people as what? Alt-right, beyond the trailer, other, alt-right account, official account, other, Mike Zero's other, Geeks and Gamers, Midnight's Edge are an alt-right account. So people in Norway and Bernie supporters are alt-right now. That's, you know, I'm just saying that's all I can really speak about them. And then they go and lie about people's incomes. They also bring in, and you know, if you know any of these channels, if you know a lot of these channels, some of these channels are not entirely run by a bunch of old white dudes. There's a lot of diversity in these channels. There's a lot of women in these channels. There's a lot of people in these channels who might not appreciate some Looney Tunes person going out of their way. So that's why I say,
I want my
Pirates and
device!
Princesses article. Now, the Pirates and Princesses, that's what Geeky and Neon's from Clownfish TV. This is one of their sites, right? Mr. Roboto, what if someone identified as Jar Jar Binks? Why not? I mean, J.J. Abrams certainly kind of looks like him. Black Phoenix, what's going on? Why is it making your comments come like a million times? Oh no, because I know you're not spamming them. I know it's just like uploading them a million times. I'm so sorry. Someone hacked your account and they're playing games. I don't know if I think it's probably just a YouTube glitch. So this is funny. This is weird. We're doing this live. Here, we're doing this live. And oh yeah, you could really say, yes, I'm really making $70,000 a year and I'm making like $14 in super chats too. So I think they're just duplicating and triplicating your thing. I think they're just duplicating and triplicating and quadruplicating your thing. Yeah. But sorry, Black Phoenix. Someone's hacked your account. I don't know if it's a hack. I think it's just somebody's botting you. Somebody's just botting you. Anywho. Yeah, $14. I'm gonna be. You're real. Like, I couldn't even sue these people. That's how little I make on YouTube. I couldn't even sue these people. So here, the fact that this Jack Packard person seems to think, he says, I think it'd be an interesting companion piece to this. Which one? There's a dual prong attack from grifters who jumped on the train from an alt-right perspective, as well as grifters who are in the mindset of love it or else, both pushing and pulling people in the middle who either liked or hated a movie. See, here's the thing. These rewriting Ripley people are clearly grifting. They're clearly grifting to get people to talk about this with a bunch of just lies and bullshit and made up garbage. Just made up from nothing. Like, why is he in here? He has nothing. Like, I go to his channel to escape Star Wars. Well, you know, not really. Sometimes they'll talk Star Trek and I'll be like, oh, please talk Star Trek. Please, just talk Star Trek. But no, I go over there to like escape hearing the Star Wars and there's just bullshit sometimes. Like, when there's no other escape from anything, what else can you do? Techie Manus says, I identify as a battery, I lose my energy view. Rindalo Wagner, hi, how are you doing? I'm good. Jack Packard, I not RLM. Well, that's the thing. Jack Packard isn't Red Letter Media anyway. He's just somebody who's been on with them. I don't even think he's even that associated anymore. Red Letter Media personality has seemingly endorsed the insane conspiracy theory that paints YouTube Star Wars detractors as alt-right foot soldiers under the command of people like Steve Bannon, Milo, Yiannopoulos, and Alex. All right. This is why I think this is sarcastic. I think he's just pulling our legs. I think he's just messing with people because nobody can see that and take that seriously. I don't think anybody can take that seriously and actually watch and see. But, who am I to say? I am just, a little bit of I'm a little bit of a smartass. I'm a little bit of a troll sometimes. And if you really, really want to paint me as alt-right, then maybe you're part of the problem who are pro-segregationist, pro-racism with your... be anti-racist by being racist shit. And maybe all of this is just designed to confuse and wear people down so that they do join the alt-right, I suppose. I don't know. This crap is just mind-boggling to me, and I am going back to my live chat. I can't see him taking this seriously, and if he does, then he's not well-informed enough to ever really be invited on one of my channels, and he's clearly not one of the talented guys in Red Letter Media. Just let me listen to the guys who talk about Star Trek, because that's all I'm really in it for. Anyway, Star Trek is better than Star Wars in so many ways, and here's where I piss off my Star Wars viewers. But I'm going back to my live chat regardless. Don't you guys go anywhere. Some jackass is using your username. So you changed it back to BP77. Okay. That's so weird, Black Phoenix. So which one's your regular one? That's so odd. I wonder if that's what they're doing. They take an account and then they just bot you so you spam. And guys, I know you. I've seen you in my chat for years and years and years, Black Phoenix. George Orwell 1984. They batter your brain until you give in to their beliefs. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's the thing, because I'm not one of those people. When I was in school, they wanted us. I was probably 14 or 15 or something. They wanted us to do an experiment where we had these armbands, right? And I went to kind of a school for kids who had dropped out and wanted to come back, or there's a lot of gay kids, a lot of pregnant girls, a lot of that sort of thing. So when I was in high school for a couple of the years, they were like, "Oh, here, we're doing this experiment so people know how it was in World War II." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to take part in that." "Oh, well, what if we make you the top tier?" No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I promptly refused, threw a temper tantrum. I think I ended up getting kicked out for the rest of the year, which was fine. I got no problem with that because, fuck school anyway. They're not teaching you anything you need to know. So I ended up going and just refusing. I didn't want to do it. Why would I take part in some experiment that I already know is a bad idea? We don't need this. And not only that, you're going to have pregnant girls, if they're on the lowest class. What if you accidentally assign one to a pregnant girl and then they've got to climb up the stairs on their knees to go up to class because it's one of those old schoolhouses that only had 4 or 5 rooms or something, and part of it was upstairs. So what if they gotta climb up the stairs on their knees to go to class? Oh, well, some people have to walk backwards. Some people have to walk on their knees. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that to people. You don't do experiments. You don't do these social experiments. We already know that World War II was a bad idea, and the fact that they did that, and now we're in today where we're at now, just makes me think that I've been on a list since probably 1988. So, Mr. Roboto Sebeka, you went to that high school in Glee. No, I didn't.
I want my $2!
Black Phoenix, I changed my password. Oh man. If I time out one of your accounts though. If I time out, don't take this personal. I'm gonna try and time out one of these to see which one it actually does, Black Phoenix. Is it going to even put you in timeout? This is nothing personal. I just want to see if it's gonna... Which account? Sorry, Black Phoenix. I'm not doing this on Okay, so this one. Why are you signaling me for this? Get a life. Alright. I'm the real one. I found it. The I'm a loser says I'm the real one. Black Phoenix. It's a different account. The anti-fascist something. They are. I can't deal with them. Just stop by to drop a like, have a good stream. Well, thank you. Can you play us a song on your guitar? I'm not drunk enough to. I'd have to be really pretty much completely bombed. Sick Monty on the account pirate. So did I get the right account timed out? I don't know what's going on. I know More Fury. It's not your fault. I'm looking. So we got somebody who's. Let's see. The one that it didn't time out was the one that says I'm a loser as their account, where they say I'm the real one. I think they're just copying and cloning because that's how they do it. So sorry, Black Phoenix, if we got the wrong one. Can you end the stream and start a new one? I don't know. I've never seen them stick a bot on an actual viewer before. They're saying he's been hacked, so I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. But I know. Okay, I'm the real one. I switched from I'm a loser for a second. I'm the real one. Okay. All right. So it shouldn't spam it anymore. I think we got that situated. Sorry for the weird spam chat thing. I don't know. Hopefully we got it situated. Oh. It's like 1,000,000 degrees out, by the way. Did you guys notice that? I'm the real one. I switched to I'm a loser for a second. Okay. Says he's back. Says he's back. Oh, shit. Well, I don't know how to deal with it. So if I go for the second one. See which one will get timed out. If I go to like the third one down. We'll see. I'm trying to fix it. I'm really, really trying to get it fixed. It's not... Nothing personal. I hope it's gonna be... Okay, I give up, he says. I give up. It looks like when I go in, I don't want to ban all of them. But it's like your first one where you say, I give up, that seems okay. And then they're not, like, making more accounts. It looks like they're just making multiple accounts again based on the stuff that people are saying in chat. So, we'll fix it. We'll figure it out. Do I need more light? Is it too dark in here? That's the thing. It's getting really warm in here, though. That's the problem. Something funny is going on. It is. I don't get it. I don't know. But happy Easter, everyone. I think we need a something. We need a clip. We need a clip or something. I don't know which one. What's a good clip?
True and international effort to pressure.
Today's secret word is...
True and international effort to pressure.
Now, you all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Right! For the rest of the day, whenever anyone says the secret word, scream real loud!
True and international effort to pressure. True and international effort to pressure. True and international effort to pressure. True and international effort to pressure.
That's my fault. Sorry. I muted myself to get up to... When I play the clip, because I didn't want to be rustling in the back, so I get up, I mute myself to go and turn on the air conditioner. All right. I'm sorry. I got it. We're back. So, what else is going on? There's like nothing happening to do videos on other than this stupid can you replay. Okay, so I turn on the air conditioner and I put the cookies in there, and I've got to add the Godzilla and Kong clip. That's the other thing I was saying. I got to add the Godzilla and Kong clip where they're screaming at each other and Godzilla versus Kong. Feels like I'm low. It feels like I should be higher. But then people like want you in the center of the screen, so I think we're fine, right? Oh, I think we're fine. Is this better? Is this better? Echoes the sounds of silence. Oh, and then the fucking thing keeps coming back. Sorry, Black Phoenix. I don't know how to keep you from being. You might have to just try a completely different thing. We need jiggles in the middle of the screen. Well, jiggle. The jiggle, this shirt is like super see-through. So if we do the jiggle cam and we get to the $100 bra fly-off total, which we don't usually do in the kitchen because it's just nowhere to put it, but I can easily fling it over onto one of my Martins. Why the change in my seat? Because the old red one was broken and I like this one better. This is just more comfy. Feels like I'm lower though. Am I lower? Maybe I'm. Not lower. Is it cold enough for the high beams to... I don't know. I think we got it, Black Phoenix. I'm not seeing any. The jiggle cam is real. Oh, yeah. We got the jiggle cam every time we get a super chat. I'm supposed to be. I owe you guys a couple. I do owe you guys a couple. Shut up, Bree! Shut up. Not you. The jiggle cam... Oh, well, we gotta line it up better. It usually lines up better. We do have the jiggle cam. We do have the jiggle cam. It looks good. Purple is in. Oh, the chair. Well, it was the only one that has like the legs that lift up. It'll recline. It will. It will recline. Yeah, the jiggle cam's a real thing. I'm not supposed to have it, but then we'll just delete the stream afterwards. Ian Xavier, I saw Alex Jones and Austin Texas. Oh, Alex Jones is fun. He's a trip, though. That's the thing. It's like he's not to be taken seriously so much. I mean, until we're to the point where he is, which maybe that's why. If you silence somebody because they're spouting a bunch of Looney Tunes stuff, then maybe they're real. This is why I don't want to silence these rewriting Ripley people, because we know they're stupid, phony, baloney weirdos, right? We know they're stupid, phony, baloney people. To quote Solo, oh my, wouldn't that be TK? Oh bye. Alex is here to eat ass and chew gum. He's Alex Jones is funny. So, speaking of Alex Jones, I like the weird stuff. I'm the skeptic. I'm the resident skeptic. I like debunking the conspiracy theories. I like debunking and finding some logic and reason. But then again, I also, eat a lot of edibles and
smoke weed every day.
Some days you're going to get into some like, oh wow, this actually can connect to this and this and this and this. But only if you're kind of in the wrong mental state of things, to where these things are gonna go and spawn and snowball into crazy, like crazier and crazier and crazier. That's what it feels like. Alex Jones, the guys whose supporters are harassing parents of mass shootings. See, I don't know anything about that. I was not involved there. I just think he's funny, and I think that if you really, really take him seriously, then, maybe you shouldn't. Because, see, here's the thing. I have people harassing me every fucking day, and they think they're entitled to it. They really do. They think they're entitled to it, so. This is one of those things. I am no longer going to pretend to care about things that I don't actually care about. Sorry. I'm kind of done being bullied into, you need to be more compassionate! No, fuck you, I'm not going to be. I had somebody saying, you should take a stance against police brutality. No, I'm not going to. You don't get to bully me into it. You don't get to intimidate, threaten. You don't get to act like I'm not doing enough. How do you know what charity I do? Maybe I do a lot of charity and I don't even Don't, because let's face it, the only people who do charity in the eyes of the public, or who do good deeds just for somebody else to pat them on the back, they're not doing it for that person. They're doing it for their own selfish purposes. So I really, really prefer to go behind the scenes and do anything that I do. That's kind of where I'm at. But headphone alert. Sorry, I yell sometimes. I do yell sometimes. But no, I get like really, like, I'm tired. There was something going around on Twitter. There's something going around on Twitter that I gotta look at. I have 3 monitors here, so it was, and I had to tweet it. It was stuff we should cancel. Superiority complexes. Once people stop trying to appear wokier than thou, holier than thou, and let go of this I care more than you crap, I think the world will be better. Care when you can, be decent when you can, and let others reap their own. It's not my problem anymore. That's kind of how I am. I'm getting so tired of people trying to swing their dick around, trying to be like, I care more than you. Don't you care? No, you really don't. You care more about looking like you care. I know you care more about looking like you care than you actually care about caring, because if you cared about caring, you just go and do the fucking thing that you're supposed to be, so morally superior about, and then leave the rest of us alone. I'm not going to join your cult. I'm not going to join your religious crusade. I'm not part of your religious zealotry. I will make up my own decision. I'm not going to let some idiot who I think is stupider than me dictate what I'm supposed to and supposed to say, what I'm supposed to care about, how much I'm supposed to care about it, in which way I care about it, because maybe these people aren't any better or worse than anybody else. Maybe you can only do what you can do. Maybe all of this going around trying to, and this is why this is one of the things I hate about Twitter. These people will get on Twitter and they will get on their social media accounts and they will try and berate somebody for what? Wearing a kimono or a sombrero or something. Oh, like if you see somebody in a sombrero for Cinco de Mayo or something for a celebration, you will have some wokier than thou person, usually a little white woman, say, you can't do that, that's cultural appropriation. Okay, all right. Says the woman screaming from her iPhone that was made in a sweatshop somewhere with a factory with a suicide net, wearing clothes made by children. In another sweatshop. Yeah. So you really aren't better or morally superior. Can you just fix what you could fix and stop trying to bully other people into fixing things? Because that is just the laziest form of activism. Is people who can't just get off their fucking ass and do it themselves. They gotta sit there on social media and try and shame everybody else. I am so tired of this, and I'm calling them out. I'm really, really calling out all these people. And that's the only way to win these arguments with these people. Like I got into it. Somebody was like, oh, you went after H3. Yeah, I did. So what of it? If this person is this Ethan Klein, if he's going to get on his high horse and tell me, oh, well, you people are just anti-vaxxers if you don't want a vaccine passport. Okay, first off, don't make yourself look like a fucking fool and in front of everybody else, because you already look pretty stupid. Second off, maybe save this argument until the vaccine's actually available for everybody before you go throwing around this anti-vaxxer thing. Because some of us wouldn't be able to get it if we wanted to, if we have allergies or if we have other conditions where we might not be able to get it. So the fact that my family's at risk. If your family's vaccinated, they're not fucking at risk anymore. Stop pretending to care about other people. We know you don't. You're just trying to stir up shit, and you're just trying to make yourself look like you're better than you actually are. You're not. We know it. I know it. You know it. Deb Iona, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You see the Fortnite chair, Chase Tuna. Oh, thank you. And thank you so much to Deb Iona for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Oh, we do have the jiggle cam. We do have the jiggle cam for those. But no, if you don't want to, why should I care if you don't want to have it? Why does it affect me? It doesn't. You know what? If I want to protect myself, I can protect myself. If I want to say, this is what I hate about the masks and social distance shit too. When people get in your face screaming at you, it's like, okay, if you really fucking cared, you would be 6 feet away from me right now. You don't really care. You're just overstepping your fucking boundaries. You're trying to be a wokier than thou person while actually doing the antithesis of what you're supposed to try and convey. You're trying to tell me that I'm supposed to be so dangerous, then why come to me? Or somebody, and it's not me, because obviously I wear my compliance sleeve because I don't want to fight in public, because I'm going to take somebody out if I have to fight them in public. And that's the problem. Like, I'll take somebody out if I'm going to be fighting them in public, because I can lay somebody out if I have to. I can fucking I can handle my own if I fucking have to. And there's only so much you can do. That's the thing. You sound good in my right ear. How about the left? Because I know the left isn't supposed to be. I can't get it to work. I can't get both sides to work unless I'm in post. So I don't know if I need a new. Phonebox chicken. I think anti-vaxxers are generally fools, but I can understand the worry about passports, whether personal liberties. Well, and that's the thing. Like, I have lived so long without ever getting a flu vaccine. I'm kind of like, do I even want this? Because whatever I had in Vegas in January of 2020 was all the symptoms of the coof. It was all of the symptoms, and yeah, it was pretty damn horrible. And I'm like, well, do I want to go through that again just for the thing, just so some asshole can feel like they're superior to me? Is it worth that to me? Like, that's the whole thing. It's like, is my rebellious nature? Do I care more about being rebellious to some asshole that I gotta own? It's like, can I tough it out? I probably can if I get it again. Yeah, I could probably tough it out personally, but that's my own personal choice, and it shouldn't be anybody else's. That being said, I've looked into where to get one, and I couldn't get one right now if I wanted to. And I've looked at making appointments, so I'll probably get it if I have to. But I mean, the last person I want to get it for is to protect some asshole who thinks that I have to protect them. It's like, no. This is for me. This isn't for you. You take care of yourself. That's the only thing that I'm so pissed off at. Like, I don't want to fucking get it for them. Fuck them. They're assholes, and I don't think their safety is my responsibility anymore. It's really, really not at this point. And Riff Magos, thank you so much, Mecca. You may need to bring the riding crop with you when you're out and about. Yeah, who's to say I don't? Who's to say I don't? I might. I just might. I just get tired of it. I really get tired of it. Black Phoenix, I was sick for a week in November. You might have had it for a bit. See, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't want to tell anybody what they should and shouldn't do. What the like, when did this start? When did this shit start? When did we start deciding? Like, when did we start forcing people to when did people who wanted so fuck it, I'll just say it. When did the people who are out there trying so actively to defund the fucking police decide to become the fucking police? When did this happen? Like, this is what really, really pisses me off. This is what really, really pisses me off. Like, you don't want this. You don't want policing. Why the fuck are you being the moral police? Why are you being the wokier than thous? If somebody wants to be an asshole, let them. That's their decision. Why do you have to be the one to go and correct them and to say, how dare you not care as much as I do about this thing? Because it's my fucking choice and it's my right. And you don't get to dictate what I care about and what I don't care about. You got it? And that's the biggest thing that really, really pisses me off with this whole last year. It's like, okay, you're supposed to be, like, I'm just having this fucking conversation today about this. All last year, you're like, oh, know your place, stay in your lane. Anytime you try and speak up or say anything, right? So I'm like, fine, I'm not going to be bullied into having a discussion about this. I'm going to know my place and stay in my lane and let other people say it, because I'm not going to speak on behalf of anybody anymore. I learned that lesson. I learned that lesson. And don't you fucking come to me and try and get me to speak out on something that might not affect me at all. Somebody was trying to get me to speak out on police brutality. I'm sorry, I saw cops. I know, don't fucking fight the police if you don't want them to fight you back. I know that. I'm not going to speak out on something because you want me to speak out on this part of it. You don't want me to speak out on the people who fucking shouldn't be doing the shit that they should be doing or not be doing. I'll speak out on them too. I'm like, well, two wrongs don't make a right on either of this. And you know what? This is over the top, and so is this. Fuck you both. Both of you go. Both of you are gone. Both of you are gone. Both of you get off my fucking planet. I don't want to deal with either one of you. You both overstepped. But then that'll get me canceled. So, But then again, who cares if you're going to get canceled anyway? Everybody's getting canceled. All you got to do is say, fuck you. You're not canceling me. You're not canceling me. You're not controlling me. You're not telling me where I can go, what I can do, what I can't do. No, you're not going to freaking do that. You don't get to control me like that. And if you're going to try and take me out, I'm going to bring you fucking with me. You're coming down too. You want to fight? I can outwoke any of you. I'm terrible. I'm horrible. I think I'm in a mood today. I think I'm in a mood. Why are people who are vaccinated afraid of people who aren't? I don't know. I don't get that. Because usually that's the thing. If somebody isn't, but I am. Like if somebody's not, here we'll get the COVID thing pinned on it. If somebody is vaccinated or not vaccinated tonight, let's say it's 2 weeks from now and I was able to get it, right? Because I've been looking and I just can't. I'm not fat enough to get it, even though I'm chunky. I'm not in the morbidly obese thing. I'm not in the proper body mass. And even then, if I did kind of fake it and just be like, well, yeah, but I'm heavy, I'm overweight. You still need a doctor's note and all this stuff. So I couldn't get one if I wanted to. First off, right now, they're not available to everyone. So these people trying to force everybody to get it right now are just looking like a bunch of assholes, right? They're just looking foolish, like a bunch of foolish authoritarians, because not everybody can get it if they want it. Same thing, like every time I see this, vaccine passports, you can't even get the fucking thing. Can you just hold your goddamn horses for 1 minute? You can't even get it if you want it. You can't even get the vaccine if you want it. So you know what? Hold your fucking horses on that before you go moral authoritarian on people, because you're not the morally responsible one. Why are you forcing other people? What if you've got it, fuck them. I don't care about, you can't tell me that somebody who has spent how many years demonizing and dehumanizing people who they disagree with politically, you can't tell me that all of a sudden you fucking care about their well-being. You don't. If you actually did, you would be doing something about all the shit you've been complaining about for the last 4 years and not completely stopping on the dime right now that it's not convenient for you. So you don't fucking get to tell me that you're morally superior, because you're not. You're not. Sit down, shut up, stop acting like everybody has to fucking comply to what you want. It's just crazy. I'm just so tired of it. So that's my thoughts on it. That's what I think on it. And I know I'm gonna get and I know a lot of people will probably unsubscribe when they start hearing me spout off about this shit. I can't really make short videos on it because I think they would get demonetized. That's why you guys have to click the bells and show up when I'm live, when I happen to be live. So you can get on. My body, my choice. Exactly. Oh, until it's no longer well, it affects other people. So they can, well, their body, their choice. Their body, their choice. Why do you have to tell me what I have to do to protect some random asshole that we don't care about anyway? You don't care about these people anyway. You're perfectly fine letting people hang out in homeless tents in tent cities. You're perfectly fine having people wrapped up like burritos. You're perfectly fine with all this other shit, and you're here trying to tell me, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're just trying to be fucking wokier than thou because it gives you a little fucking endorphin rush and it gives you a like on social media. Shove your fucking Twitter account up your ass. I'm so tired of people like H3H3 or these fucking wokier than thou fucking people who think they're morally righteous and superior to You're not any better than anybody else, and you're in fact probably worse than a lot of other people because you lack a sense of maturity and wisdom to understand you can't control other people. You can't control other people. You can't control what other people say, do, think, how they act, who they associate with. You can't. It's just so fucking dumb. They're perfectly fine killing elderly people in nursing homes. Yeah, I know. They're perfectly fine with that. It's like, dude, did you really care? Because it doesn't seem like you actually cared that much about quote unquote grandma. Did you really? I don't think you did. If you cared that much, you would have fucking put your foot down and done something about it a little sooner. But no, I don't think you did. Like a Shlomo 2024. No, I need somebody with a pair of balls who'd actually stand up for something. I don't want to be president. I'd throw them all. I'd fire every fucking one of those people. I'd be like, no. Can you convince me for 1 second you're not just lining your own pocket? No, then you're fired. See, that's one disappointment. I'm like, you people elect this person, because I didn't vote in this one. I didn't vote in 2016. So the people elected the guy who goes around firing all the dead weight on TV, and what happens? Nothing. Nobody. Where is this great change? Where's this great, where is all of that? You're just a bunch of assholes ran around throwing temper tantrums for 4 years and nothing happened. And yeah, seriously, I'm so tired. I hate everybody. I hate all of them. I hate all of them. Imagine if we heard these rants about taking your shoes off at the airport. Why the fuck are we taking our shoes off at the airport? Who the hell is it helping? Nobody. Oh, holy shit. Thank you so much, Donna Smith, for the great rant. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, holy shit. I don't deserve it. I'm not worthy. I'm sure. It's like every time I say something, I think people are going to just get mad and yell at me. That's kind of why I tend to censor everything I say in my videos, because I think people are going to be mad. Because, like, you get the uncut, raw stuff here. You get the raw, uncensored. Thank you. Holy crap. I don't deserve it, but I really, really appreciate it. I never feel like I deserve anything, because I'm always told how horrible. Oh, you're just a horrible person. Maybe I gotta protect myself. Maybe I'm putting up my shields and going to red alert, and I have to take everything as a threat. Maybe because there's so many threats out there, you never know what is, right? Maybe flying around with my gun ports open like it's a sign of respect is actually a sign of weakness to some of these people. Maybe you gotta just put your shields up and you gotta go punch them back verbally. You gotta go punch them back verbally. Holy girl, I don't want to make you angry. Oh, you won't. Just I get the people, like, sometimes you get people who kind of get a little too close, and they're like, oh, well, I'm just disgusted by your behavior. We're George Carlin fans, and you're disgusted by what I said. See, George Carlin has a bit, and I'm going to quote one of his bits about anorexic people. And now this is what George Carlin says. Now he has a bit where he talks about some rich bitch not wanting to eat, and he says, some rich cunt don't want to eat, fuck her. That's what George Carlin says. Yet I am supposed to be atrociously horrific by calling out a director for exploiting a personal tragedy to market a film and a tax shelter. Double standards much. I know I'm not George Carlin. I know that. But what some things will fly with some people and what some things won't fly with some people. I want to see this new Godzilla toy. Oh, I got did you guys see this? All right, let me grab it. It's not like a toy. But it is all right. My pants are sticking. See, now I'm sweaty because it's like really hot in here. So my pants are sticking to me. It's not a toy. It's less of a toy and it's more a... Oh no. It's stuck. It's a sign. Oh, hail St. George Carlin. Yes, the patron saint of, if you don't want the vaccine, good, fuck you. You can die. I don't care. It's not my problem. I'll take it and live, or not. Or I'll take it and have a fucking immune system, either or. Godzilla Kitty! He's got Destroya. What else is on there? I can barely see him. So you got Godzilla on there a few times. You do have Destroya back. Who's this one? Oh, who's this one? I can't see him. That's not Mechagodzilla. But you do have Destroya there. Barely there. See, I have a Destroya figure. So I was going to put him near that. Oof. So I was going to put that near that somewhere. I'll get it framed at some point. So there's my Destroya. Isn't it cute? Ain't so cute. I like my big monsters and stuff. I think I like the monster movies more than I like people movies, because at least it's like somebody pointed out. I was talking about the Mary Sue, right? So we were talking about the Mary Sue article. I'll just put that there. We were talking about the Mary Sue article today, where they were, or a few days ago. And I saw a comment, and I wanted to talk about this. So somebody commented But, yeah, imagine the Mary Sue worrying about property damage. They're monsters. They don't have bills or understand. I'm paraphrasing, of course. I'm like, you're exactly right. So they were complaining about all the property damage in Godzilla vs. Kong, and it's a monster movie. They don't understand. They just know there's this big thing in my way, and my enemy is there, and I gotta get him. It's like kitties or something. You know, have you ever had a couple of pets and they go all full dust ball and they're fighting and then they knock over something? They don't know. They don't understand. They're pets. They're animals. Godzilla and Kong are animals. They don't understand. They don't get it. They don't know how much a building's going to cost, right? And half of the time they don't even realize that they're like, they don't want to step on people. Have you seen Utopia TV series? I have not. Oh, the big stuffed Cthulhu. Well, that's like a Harvey replica. That's like a Harvey Cthulhu replica. It's an apey kitty. I call Kong the apey kitty, and then you got Godzilla kitty. They're cute. They're aminals. They're big, cute aminals, I think. So that's why I think of the Godzilla movies and stuff. I mean, it's like watching animals, you know? It's like watching, oh, somebody's drunk. Okay, I know who that is. Do you ever get into group texts and you're like, I don't know who this is? Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yeah, I do now. Because you can kind of just hear I know this person. You can hear their voice on the, okay. Aminals! They're aminals. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was going to play some Terraria. That's what I was going to do, but we actually are having like a fun, maybe I'll bounce that over to later. I'm trying to 100% Terraria, and I know we'll have like 30 people watching if I start playing Terraria. So most of the Monarch containment facilities were in the middle of nowhere. Tech author, not drunk, just mellow. Somebody texted me that they're drunk. I don't think you're tech author. I'm not drunk. Somebody else is. Somebody says it in my group text. I'm like, they're like, I'm drunk. I'm like, I know who that is. It's not me. Not yet. I haven't even taken anything yet. Gamera is better than OG Squirtle. I have a Gamera figure out back there too. I don't know if you can see him. Pretty much all my Godzilla things. See, I could put that Godzilla picture there, because if you tilt up, I don't know how much. Please don't break. But if you tilt up a little, that's the Godzilla King of the Monsters poster, and then above the Misfits one is a Mystery Science Theater. So, yeah. And I can kind of like raise this a little bit. Excellent! Super chat. I love the reactions Kong did in the Godzilla vs. Kong, especially when he scratched himself when he woke up. Isn't he cute? Oh, he was so cute. Yeah, I'm in a group text with some friends here, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I know who this is. Somebody said that they were drunk. I'm like, I know who this is. Because I don't have anybody's names on it except for like 2 people, except for like Tina and one other person, I think. But everybody else, I'm like, I gotta kind of decide. Oh, okay, that's this person. That's this person. So Generation Productions. Yes, that was the poster I sent you. Yeah, and I still have that up there. Did you see Generation Productions? What do you think of Godzilla vs. Kong? Did you see it? Did you like it? Hopefully you liked it. I'm of the thought process. I'm of the thought process that most people, I think, will like it. But I haven't really watched a lot. I'm gonna watch Red Letter Media's review of it. But now I don't know if I want to give them a click, because this weirdo that they got working for them is like, these people are outright. I don't know if it's sarcastic or not, but that's probably like all I have. Oh, there was one other thing that I wanted to talk about while we're here. I keep having to touch up my makeup because I'm sweating too. Is it Anna who's drunk? No. I mean, I can probably blab. I think it's Fed. I think it's adorable. I think it's probably him. Danzig or Jerry only? I'm all right. In 1991, it would have been Danzig. In 1994, 95, it would have been Jerry. You guys don't see what poster I have right here. You guys don't see what poster I have here. I'll show you. I'll take a picture. I'll show you. See, now, Now, I don't know. I think I've aged. I think the age. I'm too. I don't know. How do I say it? I don't want to piss anybody off. I always piss everybody off. I always piss everyone off. How much money are we at? I don't know. I haven't been counting. Let me look. Over to take the bra off. Probably only halfway there. A little. Come on. Yeah, we're like 25 away. Because it's been tweaking. Here, I was gonna take a picture. So you don't see. Can you see? That's right there behind. So I got that poster. That's one of the ones I've had since I was like, God, 15. I've had that poster since I was like 15, the Beware one. I used to have the Lucifuge poster for years and years and years. I have no idea what happened to it. I think I took it to work and I never got it back. But I had like the old Lucifuge poster from years and years. I probably had that since like 92. So I wish I still had that one. Michael Graves, because he's an over 50. Oh, he's pretty. That's a pretty man. That is a pretty man. I'm not gonna lie. I saw him when I was like 17. When I got to see the Misfits. When I finally got to see the Misfits, it was for the American Psycho tour by the time I finally got to see them. And it was really good. It was really good, you know? I like that. Am I a Libra? I am not. I'm an Aquarius. I am very much a contrarian. I'm a bit of a pill sometimes. I'm one of those people, like, I'll sit there and I'll listen to, you know, something completely obscure and psychedelic and trippy and weird. And then I'll listen to, like, something really, really heavy and brutal. And then I'll listen to, like, Bulgarian folk chanting stuff from, you know, thousands of years ago. And so, yeah, that's kind of... And then... Well, then I have to have the dulcimer. Oh, it's out of tune. About Mecha. Sorry about the question about Baby Yoda. Can you check if it's made in China? I'm pretty sure it is. Which one? The big one? This is very much a not in tune. Not in tune at all. DAD, right? That's why I like this. You tune it to D. It's kind of like how when you tune a sitar, you just kind of stay on the D. Stay on the D, right? We need the crop circle guy in the charts. He should be in the charts. Why isn't he in the charts? The crop circle guy? We've been trying to find this guy. That's kind of why we use this meme so much. That guy. Where's the other one?
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields.
Now we're in tune. It's the explanation. Who is this dude? So my buddy Pete does we used to do a paranormal UFO sort of podcast. Now Pete actually opened for the Misfits way back when. They told his band to keep it down. They were too loud and rowdy. So my buddy Pete is like a legit punk rocker dude in bands and stuff back there. So he always finds the coolest, most obscure stuff. We used to do this show called High Strangeness. This where we'd get very, very baked and just talk about UFOs and paranormal stuff and cryptids and all this stuff. It used to be a panel show, and we still all hang out, and that's the group chat we're in on text messages. So we still all hang out with each other. But the thing is, he finds all these cool things. So he found the crop circle guy, and it just became a meme because it's like a good song. crap pond because he sucks. Get the damn hippie off my screen. Why? I like the hippie stuff. But yeah, so that's why we ended up. That's why we ended up with the crop circle song, and that's how I ended up with the dulcimer. He's just open strumming like he's using the bigger version. I need to find a bigger version. I can probably find one for a couple $100 at a flea market out here. I don't know. New camera. It is not a new camera. I don't know how to play Yellow Submarine. My mom used to. She used to embarrass me by playing Beatles songs when I was a kid. We lost everybody. The tiny bass needs thicker strings. Well, it's like a ukulele, only good. I kind of have an aversion to all these nasally girls singing with ukuleles lately. Have you seen? That's a new thing. Also, Seagull make really, really good guitars, surprisingly. Like, I've played Seagull acoustic guitars in stores, and I'm like, I want to buy this, and then never do. But they're like $100, and I don't know why I never do. I guess because I stick with my Martins. So High Strangeness sounds familiar. That and Where Did the Road Go? Well, High Strangeness was, I mean, Pete still kind of does the shows. He does the same show, he's just doing it solo without all of us dragging it down. Is that a bird on my mic? It's a porg. It's a porg. It's the only good thing. Like, people who want to slam me for The Last Jedi, I'm like, I buy porgs, for fuck's sake, on purpose, because they're cute. Perfect sound for Norwegian Wood. I don't know how to play that. That's one of my mom's favorites too. So I bought, I bought a new shirt. I did get a new shirt the other day. Did I show it to you last night? So I got the Rubber Soul album cover shirt last night because that's my mom and Rob's favorite album of the Beatles. And I'm like, yeah, I just need t-shirts. You know, it's always a nice thing to have t-shirts. I need to open up my vent too. It's like 1,000,000 degrees in here. So I need to do that at some point. So it sounds like a banjo. Well, that's kind of why I like it. It has similar tone to, like, I listen to a lot of 16 Horsepower and Woven Hand, and he uses it's the same guy for two bands. He's a local musician out here in Colorado. But he uses a mandola, which is kind of like a cross between a mandolin and a banjo, I think, and he uses a lot of, like, different instruments, and he uses a lot of, like, I want to say sometimes he'll incorporate, like, Middle Eastern sort of sounds, and he does incorporate some really deep religious undertones because he's like a Christian artist. But then at the same time, I'll listen to the Electric Hellfire Club because, I mean, I think all these bands can kind of pull from that spiritual realm. More t-shirts are always good. More tight t-shirts. Well, I don't like them super tight. Like this is fine because it actually fit. Like, if getting clothes to where they fit the boobs and because I'm not even that top heavy, I don't think. But Cisco Kid, thank you so much for the super chat. Have you ever heard or played any hurdy-gurdy? I have heard a lot of hurdy-gurdy. I have not played one though. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. See, the I mean, if you go back to Donovan's Hurdy-Gurdy Man, how many people covered that? How many people covered Hurdy-Gurdy Man? How many covers? Could you do a whole album of Hurdy-Gurdy Man? You probably could. I want to say you could. I think I know at least 2 of them. It's like that or Smokestack Lightning you could do a whole entire cover album of, or Fever. Like, I like listening to the songs that only like one person in the world ever covered it. That's kind of my sort of style. I wish there was more mandolin music out there. The only mandolin song I know of has become such an embarrassment of a meme lately that I just can't even listen to it anymore. Oh, thank you for for following on Twitch. Crispy Fried Man is now following on Twitch. I do stream on Twitch from time to time. I'm probably going to later tonight. There's a hurdy-gurdy cover of Cowboys from Hell and it's awesome. That sounds weird. So one of the bands I do like, I want to say they used a hurdy-gurdy. Did you ever hear a band called Eluvete? I'm saying their name wrong. Like the earlier stuff, they had a little bit more. They were a little heavier. The later stuff, they have an album called The Arcane Dominion, I want to say. Anywho, I liked that album because it incorporated like a couple of female singers, and I want to say they had like a hurdy-gurdy sound, and it had a lot of these. I think they were singing in Gaulish. I wanna say because like from the island of Gaul for some reason. It was really an interesting. I like different and unique stuff. When I'm listening to something, I like it to be different and unique. That it's something I haven't ever heard before. Because like any asshole can cover fucking Hallelujah, and I've heard them, and I hate it. Every version. And I would probably off myself too if I had to hear that shit every day. And here's where I'm canceled. I remember Hurdy-Gurdy Man from way back in the 60s, Mark Hoffett says. Well, see, Donovan had some good shit that people were covering. Like, Donovan was one of those that never got a lot of radio play other than Sunshine Superman and Mellow Yellow. But if you go a little deeper into this stuff, this is what I love going in through, like, through 60s music collections and going deeper, going into album tracks. You'll always find, like, that one freaking song that's got a sitar, and it sounds like they were out of their minds on everything under the sun, and that's the sound I always go for when I'm looking for something. So when you find bands who will cover that stuff, that is where you're gonna find me listening. Like if you find a band, like give me a band that covers that stuff and I'll listen, or sounds like that, or you know, because even XTC did an album that was all psychedelic sort of inspired stuff, and like the first 2 tracks are really, really solid. The rest of it just sounds like an XTC album, sadly. Well, even Dan Castellaneta did a Beatles-inspired album. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't that great, but... So, how many people did we lose when we're just talking music? The British fans are committed. We stay up late for you. Oh, thank you. Well, that's why I try and do, like, afternoon streams. Because I know it's getting a little later, so I just wanted to stream. Well, we've been live for, like, an hour and a half anyway. You know, Autumn was a fan of Shrek, and that's the one. And not a fan of Batman vs. Superman. Yeah, see, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Why do I have to suffer because some chick has bad taste in music? Sorry, I shouldn't. Here's where you cancel me. XTC, now you're talking. I know who they are. Of course I know who they are. I'm an old school. Then if you tell me, like, all these new pop bands, I'm like, nope. No. Like, I know a lot of the older stuff. I know a lot of the weirder shit. Like there's so many bands that I would love. Like just that's kind of my thing. If I'm around musicians, I'm talking music. Like I want to know what they're influenced by. I want to know what they're listening to. Especially if I find or come across like some obscure band who's doing, you know, whatever obscure thing that they're doing, right? And I want to know what kind of weird shit that they're gonna pull out, because you never know. You never know who you're going to find and listen to based on that. Oh, that's what's so amazing. That's what like even like if you just start with like, you know, oh, I heard that everybody who listened to the Velvet Underground picked up an instrument and became a musician. That's the type of band I want to hear. Okay, let me hear what you're influenced by. Let me hear who you listen to. Let me hear what makes you tick, where your sound comes from, what you listen. That's what I love about some of these bands that I listen to, because I'm there just combing through their music collections. You know, I'm like metaphorically or something. Like if they drop a, hey, I listen to this, then I'll go and listen to that and get really into that catalog. That's where a lot of my music passion starts. It'll be like one song or somebody name drops somebody, and it's never anybody that I think a lot of people really know mainstream wise. Like if it's a song that was in fucking Shrek, I never want to hear it. Never. I never want to hear, like, why would I want to listen to it if it's in Shrek, you know? Like, let's take Ocean Man, for example. That was in what? Shrek, SpongeBob. It was in one of those. It was in one of those, and that's what I talk about. That's the only song that I ever hear with a mandolin. And the last time, when I saw them play it live in 1997, they would bring out a mandolin, a green one, I remember, if I remember correctly. I know, because I used to be in the front row of their concerts time and time and time again, because I was a big fan back then. Now, when you hear something like Ocean Man, though, now it's like, this isn't what I come for. No, I'm here for, Buckingham Green. I'm not here for Ocean Man. I'm here for something. I'm here for your cover of you covering a freaking, something that I've never heard before. Cover a big band song. Cover Sinatra. I like those. But I'm weird. Do you think popularity always ruins a band? I don't know if it always does, but I think that, because, Ghost is still good, and they're pretty popular. Like, I got into them way after they were cool. And that's not normal for me. Normally, if a band is, like, famous and popular, I won't listen to them. But in the case of somebody like Ghost, okay, they proved themselves by me knowing pretty much all their covers already. I'm like, oh, okay. I know this one. I really know this one. And I think all you gotta do is cover Rocky Erickson for me to even pay attention to you. Are you a professional contrarian? I think it's just in my nature. You don't care for music, Mecca, do you? Well, it goes like this, the fourth of... Maybe you really don't care. Well, I like music. All right. I like music that gives me something that I'm not hearing on the radio. Like, if I can walk into the grocery store and hear a song, then I'm not really going to enjoy it that much, am I? That's just kind of... really? If I'm going to the grocery store and they're blasting Paradise City from Guns N' Roses, that's not me. That's not me. That's really, really not me. Cover Turn the Page, Metallica. Yeah, by the time Metallica covered Turn the Page, though, like, Metallica was way better when they were covering Diamond Head. I hate to say it. They're way better when they're covering, like, Merciful Fate and King Diamond and Diamond Head and the British stuff. Like, I love Diamond Head. Don't get me wrong. I love King Diamond. I love Merciful Fate. I've seen King Diamond twice. But, yeah. Mecca is so confusing. I am. You're not going to be able to, like, label me, I don't think. I don't know. Did you watch the Woke Support Group video I sent you on Twitter? I don't know if I did. Let me look. Let me see. When did you send it to me? Also, I don't know what I'm doing on here. I really don't. I'm probably not going to stream too long. Maybe I'll go over to Twitch and do the game, or maybe I'll come back over here. Diamond Head covered Metallica recently. Diamond Head are still around? I thought they died. Oh, man. Are they... So is it still Harrison Tatler? No, I don't know. Sorry, Mecca, do you like ska metal? I don't think I know any ska metal. Like, the closest thing to ska I really know is probably Madness. But then anytime you say Madness, people think Our House. And I'm like, no. One step beyond. Nightboat to Cairo. Not Our House. No. Usually if a band has, like, a super duper popular song, that's gonna be, like, the song I don't ever want to hear again. Because, yeah, it'll be the thing that's like, oh, that's different and unique. Let me hear what else they have. And then that'll be, like, the one song that everybody, like, plays for all eternity. And, Ian Xavier, hey, I know Jeremy Geeks and Gamers saw a dark German TV series, but I really wish we can see Utopia UK version. If he has time to hear his opinion, it's not a woke show. I don't know. I don't really have anything to do with Geeks and Gamers, really. I know them, but I know them a little. I've been on streams with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. I don't know what he said about Dark. That's the thing. I will not watch Dark because I took one look at it and I'm like, oh god, Dark, depressing, takes itself too serious, pretentious, boring. And I made it up to the point where the guy wants to hang, or like is trying to hang himself. I'm like, yep, not for me. So I will not be watching Dark because I would rather watch a UFO catcher in a language I don't understand. And by UFO catcher, I mean a crane machine. Or a coin pusher. I would rather watch somebody play a slot machine in Las Vegas and wander around the strip than watch a fucking TV series about a guy who's gonna hang himself. It's a dark, depressing mind fuck of a no, I don't care. I don't care. I'm kind of beyond needing a lot of the fictional entertainment because I'm done with it. I've evolved past it. I've learned what I need to know as far as the entertainment. Like, you're not going to entertain me. You're not going to tell me anything interesting or unique. I'm not going to watch it, so. It's cool. Dark was too dark for you. It was. Somebody got really mad at me when I was like, I don't want to watch it, though. It's not going to be fun. I'm watching Punky Brewster, the revival. All right? I'm not going to be watching some pretentious, like, I only made it halfway through the Snyder Cut. Because fuck that movie. Fuck Zack Snyder. I'm not going to, like, I don't care. People are mad at me, though. People get so mad at me for, I'm sorry. But I do that, so. Let's see, what are early British prog bands like Caravan and Soft Machine? I kind of remember Soft Machine a little bit. Well, it depends on the early British prog, I think. Because sometimes you get some of these bands, like, I talk way more about music than I do TV anymore, because music isn't going to be telling me, oh, you're a racist, you're a sexist. It depends on some of the bands will. Some of the bands will, that's totally real and annoying, but I'd rather talk about, like, music and shit. I'd rather talk about fun things that are not, in any way, shape, or form, boring and pretentious. And the Archies are on the radio. Oh, my gosh. Sugar is on the radio. See, that was my problem with, like, the oldies station, is it never played anything deeper than, like, the main 5 oldies. You couldn't even get a Bob Dylan song that wasn't, like, a Rolling Stone. Like, you sure as shit weren't going to be hearing the Incredible String Band or anybody, and they were one of my favorites, even though nobody's crapping heard of them. Or go into day 2 of Woodstock. There's a band called Quill. They had 4 songs that they played on there. They had 1 album. They had a real huge jazz influence, and they were really crapping good. They were really good. They were interesting. They were unique. They were different. They should have been bigger than they were, but I can see why they weren't. You know, that's kind of how a lot of those bands were, even. And even like some of the more, even bands that were kind of popular, they were just forgotten to time. There's a lot of bands that never got a lot of radio airplay after the fact. Country Joe and the Fish never got radio airplay after Woodstock, I don't want to say. Except maybe, a couple years. Like, I think, 1972 might have been the cutoff. And then, even then, all their best stuff was sung by their guitar player anyway. That's the only stuff I ever cover, is the Barry Melton Country Joe songs. That's like the only time. Like, I will do the Good Guys, Bad Guys, New York City Goodbye. I've done that on streams, on, like, super drunk, singy, drinky streams. Because it's blue. I like the bluesier stuff when I'm singing them, because it's easier. The Punky Brewster revival looks like just another sitcom, in my opinion. It is. It's just another little sitcom, but it's got some characters you kind of remember. It's got a few member berries, and I like looking better than the blonde from Punky Brewster, if I do say so myself. I like that. Monkey Jeebus. I try to help people reach their goals unless I find a flaw in their logic. My logic is impeccable. I could do a drunk stream. Maybe later. Time of Dying. I love the blues. See, I see your name, and I just hear the Dylan song. But that was a cover anyway, right? In My Time of Dying, that was a cover. That's where it goes into my head. But I like the bluesier stuff. I like playing that type. I like the stuff that a lot of the bands I like were influenced by. Monkey Jeebus is not a fan of Freddie Prinze Jr. I am not a fan of Freddie either. I think he's playing a tailor, and it really, really bothers me that he's got like that he has to cover the brand of the guitar that he's playing. See, he's playing guitar. He's playing a musician in the Punky Brewster revival. So Punky Brewster grew up and married a guy in a band. Gee, and I've got pictures where I look just like her when I was like in 2nd grade. I kind of approve that one of my childhood heroes went on the path that she did in Fiction Land. I mean, even if she did end up married to Freddie freaking Prinze. My screen name comes from the Zeppelin song. Oh, okay. Look up In My Time of Dying, the Dylan version. It's actually really good. There've been a few. Well, was the Zeppelin song a cover of the Dylan one, though? I don't know that much about Zeppelin. All I know is, like, that first album was 90% covers. I've got another version of Communication Breakdown, like, whoever recorded it first. So I know that first album was a lot of covers, wasn't it, on Zeppelin? Like, Dazed and Confused was a cover, too, wasn't it? I love Dazed and Confused. But then if you listen to the original, it's a little... Like, you kind of needed to go where... Well, you kind of needed Jimmy Page on there. Because, I mean, that was just sex. That was just sex right there. I miss when musicians had that vibe. Like, they don't have that anymore. They really, really don't. You know, the only people that we have that are even flaunting themselves out there on stage anymore are people like Cardi B, who are pretending to... Yeah. It's pretending to squirt all over another woman. It's like, yeah, you kind of went from being sexy to... All right. You kind of... And I'm not a prude. I've certainly had my days of watching things and seeing things, and I'm not going to be, if something, I would rather see that in a way that it isn't simulated on stage for the entire viewing public audience of your general audiences. There's a difference between something that's supposed to be for general. That's why I don't like swearing in Star Trek. That's why I really, really don't like swearing in Star Trek. Like, I'm not supposed to be for general audiences, and I know that, and I'm aware of that. Oh, Matthew, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I haven't been jiggling. We haven't been doing the jiggles. We're pretty close. Is it squirt juice just urine? John Sings is. Oh, Canadian $2. Thank you so much. I think so. Yeah, most of the time. And yeah, I think so. I don't know. Sometimes. And we'll jiggle for the innuendo. I don't like torture porn in Star Trek either. That's the thing. I don't like that in something that's supposed to be classier than that. I don't know. I prefer my music. I mean, I guess for myself personally, I prefer if you're going to do the shocking thing, be Gwar, because at least I've seen them live, right? Or have I? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I saw them in '97. Like, did I see? Yes, I did. Because I know I had tickets where I could have seen them after Dave Brokey died, but I didn't want to see him after. And because they did. What did they did? "Sick of You" is like a techno remix. Holy crap. Thanks for being here. Hashtag. Oh, Lord. They're going to sleep now, Techie Mantis. Thanks for being here. I'm not gonna stream for too much later. I got a couple of things to get done, and I gotta edit this video if I make it, or I make it in a better, more condensed. I might redo it. I might remake it. Softcore, you know what? That's kind of, and you know what? If you're doing it for a general audience, maybe reconsider. Maybe reconsider is all I'm saying. And if your goal is, well, it just shows a lack of ethics. I mean, I get wanting to have one of the hottest recording artists for your Grammy Award ceremony. That I can understand 100%. I can get behind wanting to tap the most talented, controversial people out there. I totally get that as a business decision. But at the same time, if you are somebody who has like an all ages audience base, I just kind of cringe a little every time I see a little kid saying, "Oh, Nicki Minaj is my favorite recording artist," or "I love Cardi B, I want to be just like her," or when it was my age, "I want to be just like Madonna." You know, lucky me, I just wanted to be like Metallica and Guns N' Roses, I think, after my age of reason, but even though I really can't listen to a lot of them anymore, but but thank everybody for being here who's here. I know that there's probably a stream starting up at 5, right? Who's starting up? Somebody's probably starting up. I got some stuff we're gonna be getting done soon too. I might stream this over on Twitch later. Or go back over here. Okay, Ryan Cannell started. Ryan's live. Apparently we're all under control of like everybody's thing. I don't know. Chase Tuna wants to punch both of them in their faces. That might be a bad idea. We don't condone violence, but you know. Might not. What else is live? I don't even know who else is live. Hey, Carson Claus is gonna be live. He's doing Jackbox. He's the one who tells you to eat a churro. I'm not even kidding. I actually legit watch Carson Claws. I legit watch the arcade claw machine coin pusher channels because I want an escape from the drama. I want to escape from the bullshit. I want to escape from
I want my $2!
So no Brie Mecha collab in the future. I mean, if she wants. Where's my crop? Oh no, I lost my riding crop. Where is it? Oh no. No. I didn't lose it. I mean, if she wants, there's no reason. It's 11:40 in the UK, signing off for tonight. Well, thank you for being here, Tech Author. Thank you so much. Please don't take anything I say personally if you or somebody out there. I'm not saying anything personally to you unless it's Cardi B, who I think, could be a little more classy, but who am I kidding? She's got millions, so I just don't know if I'm not going to tell. That's the thing. Like, if you talk about, like, a Cardi B song or any of that stuff, like, I know it's not my taste in music. I've never been a rap person, right? I've always been more punk, hippie, weird, obscure. I'm more metal. So I'm not going to be listening to Cardi B anyway. But she just kind of is one more example of how we've just de-evolved so much into this where there is no more, like, they don't understand how to make things general for everybody. It's like Star Trek or something, or Star Wars. They can't put everything in this general audience sort of thing because they just assume everybody is of the age where they are, but then they also assume, like, everything is so narcissistic, right? Everybody thinks that just because they can listen to and watch women, strip, twerk, whatever, try and spray each other, simulate it, that everybody else is going to be okay with it. And because we don't have a moral compass anymore. We don't have a sense of shame or dignity. Pete was pointing this out too. He said we don't have shame anymore. We don't have an embarrassment. People, I can drop the F-bomb in front of my mother and I'm not ashamed to, and that's kind of an issue. I'm kind of like, I should be embarrassed by this, but I'm not. And it's weird. It's very weird to me. It's very odd. I gotta put some videos up. It looks like everybody's putting everything up about an hour ago. So what is there to make a video on? She asks as if she doesn't already know. Was there anything fun? Professor Anthrax likes Leather Strip. See, I've heard Leather Strip remix a couple of Electric Hellfire Club songs. Actually, Cardi B is basically Vanilla Ice. Yeah. I mean, they're just pop rappers for every. That was kind of how I saw it, Vanilla Ice and MC Hammers. They were kind of rappers for children, and I'm like, yeah, but I want to listen to this other stuff. I don't really want to listen to how girls in the world are nothing but trouble and parents don't understand. It's like, yeah, I got that. Thanks. I'm not a 4th grader anymore. I'm in 5th grade now, and I'm listening to heavy metal. I guess. Oh, the Black Widow trailer? Oh, no. That's the thing. I watched the Black Widow trailer. I don't want to watch the movie anymore. I really don't want to watch the movie anymore. I think that, I can't say it. I don't want to be this.
Call me a killjoy, but I think that because this is not to my taste, no one else should be able to enjoy it. I'm all over that. Mm-hmm.
I'm turning into Marge. I don't want to turn into Marge Simpson. But no, I don't care about the Black Widow trailer. The movie looks dumb, boring, or fine, or it just looks so uninteresting. It just looks like I don't care about the characters or any of the people in it. I have no attachment to the MCU anymore. They're like a lost album. I think it was kind of building. It was like the snowball thing where the more you talk about it, the more excited you get. And then they put 2020 out and put everything on hold. And I'm like, I would rather learn how to make cookies from scratch. Thanks, I'm good. I don't care about the movie. I'd rather I'd rather buy a dulcimer and talk about summoning aliens in the crop circles. Oh, the Space Jam. Yeah, I gotta talk a little about the Space Jam trailer, too. I also didn't give a fuck about Space Jam 1. So me talking about Space Jam 2, use your own discretion. That was one of the others. I have like 4 things over here. Oh, there's something where people are trying to cancel Gina Carano again, also. So we gotta do that. I don't know why people send me things about conservatives. I'm really not one, but, you know, I don't get where this hate of them came from. I don't get where this giant, like, oh, conservatives are literally Hitler. Like, what? They just want to get married before having kids. That's, what's wrong with, why is this my business? Why is this my business, you know? They're not hurting anyone. And, that's one of the things. Okay, let me find it. Oh yeah, and Falcon and Winter Soldier are queer baiting. Here we go. This was the tweet I was looking up. This was the tweet. This was the tweet. I don't like this tweet. Let me close out some of this stuff. We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk a little bit about this. I gotta make sure my display capture is gonna... Yeah, you see that? You see that? Alright. But this is kind of the problem with me being in the center like this. So I'll have to either pull it up full screen for you or not. Is this too much of the screen on screen here? Yeah, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I don't know how to start this video. I don't. Oh, If you're gonna cancel Pepe Le Pew, you might want to cancel all of the offensive, quote-unquote, material in your little Space Jam movie, or at least the trailer. Hello everyone, I am still Mecha Random 42. Still the one, still the only, still the original, still your favorite YouTube consumer advocate Harpy. I feel shorter. It's because we have the whole thing and I'm not zoomed in on the side because we're doing the office view today.
I want my
Thank you so much, Mr. Roboto. Your female breasts are so offensive in 2021. Yes, they usually are. People usually don't want to say. They want you to cover everything up. They want you to... This is where we're at. This is where we're at. People want to and outrage over everything without understanding how not outrageous or offensive these things actually might be, but leaving in some things that actually might be. We're talking about that Space Jam stuff, and I don't... First off, I don't really care about the movie. I'm not going to watch it. I didn't care about the original. I'm not a sports ball person. Looney Tunes haven't been funny since the 1960s probably, or even 40s. Now we got this. So it started with the whole Pepe Le Pew stuff, which I've done things about. We've talked about. They've canceled Pepe Le Pew. They've removed him entirely. Cut him from Space Jam 2 following the allegations that he normalized, you know. So what was the term? Struggle, snuggle. You know, having your way with some without their permission, not without permission, that sort of thing. Even though it was always the case of with Pepe Le Pew, the squirrel would, or not squirrel. What am I thinking? Squirrel. The cat, the female cat, would walk under something. She would get perfume dumped on her accidentally, and then he wouldn't be able to resist her because of said interference thing. And then in the case of her finally saying, okay, I accept, I'm going to chase you now, he ran away. So he was all talk and no. So first off, I don't think it normalized that. I think it kind of, I think part of the overreaction to a lot of this stuff is really, really harmful because you have men who won't even tell a woman that they find her attractive. Just tell her. Say, hey, I don't want to offend you, but I find you attractive. I'm very, something. I miss that. I miss being complimented for appearances. Because what's left? What's left? The only thing that's left is the stuff where the people who think they're wokier than thou, holier than thou, morally superior, want to call you every name under the sun. Because I get it. I get every name under the sun thrown at me from these people. I get all of that because we're not allowed to compliment and have fun and positivity anymore. And these people have no use or no purpose, no lives. They got to go and worry about canceling a freaking skunk, a French raccoon, no less. But they leave in all things like Clockwork Orange references. Like Clockwork, like you've got freaking Clockwork Orange. Alex, you got Alex right there. Is his name Alex? Like, yeah, it's been so long since I've even seen a Clockwork Orange. We know what happens in a Clockwork Orange. It is rated the way it is for a reason, and you have a problem with Pepe Le Crapping Pew. You people are hypocritical. You did it for marketing. You're using these stupid woke morons as your marketing tools because that's what they are. They're tools. They're nothing more than tools. They're going to be outraged by something. And that goes for both sides, too. The people who are like, oh, they're canceling Dr. Seuss. You know, when I did my canceling Dr. Seuss video, I said they're doing this to market it. They're doing this to sell. And what happened? Walmart, 2 days later, they have a giant end cap of all of the Dr. Seuss books. And I said, these are the ones that nobody even heard of in the first place. And it's bad enough that stupid eBay is like, oh, they're offensive. We can't have these people coming after us. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. That's the problem. This crap. So you leave it, and this is in the Space Jam the trailer. Where is it? You're leaving the... Let's look at the trailer, Space Jam trailer. I don't know if I'm going to watch the whole thing, because... the new one, the 2021, is this new one? I don't know who the crap this guy is. A New Legacy. I don't remember the original. They were just commercials. Weren't they just commercials for, like, Air Jordans? In the first place, they were just commercials. These things, like Space Jam was just a commercial for Air Jordans in the first place. So we scroll through here. It's father and son sports ball. It's not for me. This is kind of why I didn't want to react to it. But at the same time, when this is the crap, this just looks like Ready Player One. You're in the Matrix again? Hey, Neptune, Hogwarts. So you're name dropping every single Warner property under the sun just in the name of what? Hey, remember this? That's what this looks like to me. This really just looks like, especially back here, just Ready Player One. Just Ready Player One again. What did we miss? Maybe we should react to this. It looks like a game. It looks like a video game. It looks like a bad one at that. Doesn't it? Here, we'll make it. We'll embed. I am the king of this stuff. Alright, so it's cringe. So you got Don Cheadle, who I already know. Don't touch me. I'm very tepid about being touched.
What'd you do to my son?
Yeah, and for people who are like, you're so mean to Brit. How do you know I wasn't mean to Don Cheadle?
Where's Don?
The only way you're getting your son back is if you and I play a little bet.
Member berries. Yes, member berries. So his son gets sucked into the Matrix. And then he has to go into Looney Tunes world to get him out. Marvin the Martian. Oh, Marvin the Martian's cute.
I know what you're looking for.
Bad. This is my problem with Looney Tunes past, like, I don't know, the 30s. They sound wrong. Bugs sounds weird. You have wrong sounding Looney Tunes. Same thing with wrong sounding Muppets. For everybody who's like, you're not giving him a chance. Yeah, because it's dated. Looney Tunes was a thing from way back when. You don't need to keep bringing it back. You don't need to keep dusting it off. You can let some of these franchises go. You can make something new, because guess what? Your audience doesn't want the old stuff anyway. They find it problematic. They find Pepe Le Pew a little too, grabby, a little too struggle snuggle positive or happy. Hey, the Iron Giant. I remember him from Ready Player One. Hey, the Flintstones. Magilla Gorilla. Oh, wait. Was that Magilla Gorilla? Oh, Magilla Gorilla. Yeah, see, this is a Kong. Oh, AP kitty. There's my AP. Look at it. There's my AP kitty. Oh, there's a Kongy Kong. AP. There was my AP. I could just go watch Godzilla vs. Kong, though, and he's all cute because he's eating his little fishies and he knows sign language, and I love him so much. I love Kong. And Godzilla Kitty. They're both adorable.
Introducing.
Why does he have wings? I don't care. I really don't know. Ew. What is this?
Goon Squad!
Was that face monster? Is that the moisturize me lady from Doctor Who? Alright, I like the sight gag of Daffy, but so what we're supposed to be... Oh! Hi, Michael Burnham! We know you. We know her. We know her. Please be good in this. Please be good in this. If she's bad in this, then they're gonna call me names again. And you know how I feel. You know how I feel about her. She's got a really crappy role on Star Trek Discovery and is getting no direction. If she can act, I can't see that, and don't remember her being very different in Walking Dead.
You gotta win this game.
Let's end this.
You gotta win this game. She's even telling us what to do with this. Michael Burnham's got a towel LeBron basketball player. Oh, that's worth it. That's worth it. So Michael Burnham has to come all the way from the Discovery, from 900 years into the future, and then some, to come back in time to tell LeBron James how to play basketball. Is that LeBron James? Is he a basketball player? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Now I might have to see this just to see her. Okay, let's look at her scene. So she's got a whole scene. Oh, Mikey's her son back. Because she's, bestest parent ever by letting her son get captured and take it into the Matrix. All right, now we gotta break down this crowd shot. This is every character under the planet, isn't it? This is every character under the sun. Oh, who we got? We got the Mystery Machine. You've got... Oh, wow. Is this the Penguin? Is that the Penguin? You got the Mask. You got Jim Carrey's Mask. Who's this guy? Who's this one? Is this a flying monkey from The Wizard of Oz? Is this this is not the Eggman. I don't know who that is. Somebody here. We want to go and look at this frame by frame and zoom in. Is this like one of the doctors from Doctor Who, probably? Ken Jeong from Toodaloo Motherfucker? The Hangover guy? I don't know. Who all is in this? Oh, we saw Kong again for a second. Okay, so Mikey Burnham and Suit Man with the power of suits. Oh, there's where Miss Swan is hiding. Oh, Lord. Tweety sounds bad. Oh, was that Tweety? Tweety was supposed to be cute. Why does Tweety sound bad? You couldn't win until Burnham told him to.
Sick.
Welcome to the space jam.
Oh, no. Oh, they are in there. Oh, my God. They are in there. Clockwork Orange guys are... This is real. This is like... You guys left the Clockwork Orange guys in there and you took out Pepe Le Crapping Pew after what they did with the dildo? Anybody else actually seen Clockwork Orange? Oh, you guys are just using these wokey wokes for the marketing tools and pawns that they are. I'm tired of advocating for people who are perfectly okay with being used.
I'm going old school on his butt.
Okay, there's Granny doing a Granny thing. Cringe. Cringe Granny.
Whoa.
Welcome to the space.
Welcome to the space. Yeah, they're snuggle enthusiasts. They're definitely the snuggle enthusiasts. Great soundtrack, by the way. Love the Clockwork Orange soundtrack. I'm sure we'll find more and more offensive people. I think this is Dino, maybe. That's a dinosaur or something. Who else is in the background? Is this Bootsy from the Angry Video Game Nerds series? I don't know who else is in the back. Powder? Is Powder in there? Oh no, there's Kong. There's AB again. Where's Godzilla? Don't they have Godzilla? So no Godzilla representation. Got it, got it. No, nothing for the lizard aficionados here in the crowd. Who else? Okay, who else is in here that we can recognize? Do we recognize anybody else? That's a Thundercat? Is this a Thundercat? That's Chitara? Is that the chick Thundercat? The White Walkers. Okay, so the White Walkers are in there. I didn't see that far into Game of Thrones. Looks like a snooze. Member buries the film. This reminds me of Ready Player One. Oh my god. This is totally Ready Player One. I'm not excited for this at all. Are these the knights who say knee? I hope not. I can't see. I can't see that clear. Maybe you guys can see it better on the display on the playback. Monty Python Knights to the right. They are the Monty Python Knights to the... No! No, 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 no! No, no Space Jam. Alright, this looks awful. This looks terrible. And they utilized the woke outrage marketing just to try and get... Because this is one of those films that seems like they were just going to kind of quietly forget about once. And then the great toilet paper shortage of 2020 happened. And everybody decided, you know, to just stop production on everything, you know, to keep us safe from this stuff. No, now we're getting this, and we're getting Thunder Force, and we're getting all of the worst things thrown back right at us that we're trying to avoid the first time. And you know they're just gonna call you an ist if you don't like this. You know? Yeah, I know that's neat instead of no. No. Now who is this back here? Who is that one? Can we even see them more clearly? I can't even see half of these people. Like, some of them are famous and some of them aren't. You do have Thundercats in there. Is this Astro Mutt? Is that his name? Oh, Lord. Any other crowd scenes that we need to zoom in on? I'm sure there's more. Oh, there's the Warner Brothers Tower. We know this is like the Warner Brothers property. Casablanca is just up here in the top. Oh, wait. Who's that? Who's this one? Who's this one over here? I can't see who that is. Oh. Mikey Spock. I forgot she was in this. Yeah, this, no. So Bugs Bunny looks okay animation-wise, but I don't like it when they go to 2D, do you? Alright, what do you guys think? You see Blue Falcon and Dynamite. Okay, Dynamite and Blue Falcon. That's what it was. That's what he is. And kids won't even understand half the references. I don't want to see the Clockwork Orange crowd cheering at a basketball game. This is killing my brain, right? Frankenstein Jr. from the old... Okay, Frankenstein Jr. That's who that is. You guys are going to know more of these references than me even. Like, some of these are even beyond me. They're so old. Who are some of these now? I don't even know who this blonde is. So, Don Cheadle. Who's this? The Matrix? Maybe? There's one of them like... Oh, there's the It Monster. There's the It Monster. Let's go at frame by frame. Playback speed, slow. You're supposed to be on no playback speed here. Thank you very much. Oh, I doubled it. Error. Alright, so who are some of these people? Who's this blonde? Men in Black. Pennywise. So Tron Space Jam. It's the agent from the... Yeah, it's one of the agents from the Matrix. Who's this blonde, then? That is Pennywise. So we got a monkey from Wizard of Oz. No idea who this blonde chick is. She supposed to be like Dolly Parton? Oh, wow. So then you got some of the... You got McGilla Gorilla. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's Fred Flintstone's... It's not Dino. It's his crane from work. All right. There's another one. So they're not Dino, but it's just the Flintstones. Kong Skull Island, not the new movie. Okay, it's not... What do we see in here? So we see some of the bunnies, and we see some of the... I noticed all of the posters are super dark, too. Yes, every reference under the sun. Every single one.
Introduce.
Alright, so we got the Joker in the background, for sure. Who else is back here? I can't even tell who some of these are. You know every one of these is a reference. Every stinking one of these. You got a devil? Who's the devil from? Just every single... Oh, hey! Jabberjaw! Jabberjaw! Oh, cool. I love Jabberjaw. Look at Jabberjaw! Oh! Aww. Look. Oh, Jabberjaw! Oh, we can't see him now that I'm full screen. Jabberjaw! Oh, he's so cute! Some goons from random Batman goons. I like the Jack Nicholson, the Herculoids, Egu from the Herculoids. I don't remember them. I don't even remember them.
The Goon Squad.
Yeah, I don't even know who she's supposed to be. This looks awful. This looks awful. And then, of course, it's bad enough. You got Michael Burnham coming in to tell LeBron James how to play basketball. Yikes. Yikes is right. Yikes is right. Tweety sounds wrong. Everything sounds wrong. Everything sounds and looks wrong. You can't even click and see. Oh, there's Robin. I see Robin there. This is Blazing Saddles. Did they soil Blazing Saddles? They probably did. I'm sure they did. And they got a Token Rose Tico in the background or something. Oh, Lord. No, bad. Space Jam is bad, and we will not be watching this. This looks terrible and awful. It looks some BS. There's so many rules in basketball. This is the Harlem Globetrotters rules. It is I call shenanigans. We call shenanigans. And you can't even fap to the cartoon bunny. But hey, you know, the boys from Clockwork Orange are there to take care of your needs if you need to have it that bad, because Pepe Le Pew won't be as handsy as he just fuck this movie. Fuck society anymore. I'm tired of it. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thunder Force is the best of us. Thunder Force looks better. Wow, this looks bad. But people are saying they like it. Oh, people are saying they like it. Sensory overload. This is just Ready Player One, where you're just looking at this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then Michael Burnham comes along to mansplain it all to you. Oh well. Anywho. I've been going long enough, and I got some stuff to take care of. I might come back and stream just some video games then later, since we didn't do any games. I've got to get this edited. I've got to get this stuff edited down into something somewhat normal, maybe. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and watch out. Check your notifications. Check your bells, boobs, and balls, and Is there anything else? Oh, thank you so much, Hezekiah Duckworthy. I really appreciate it. Maybe we'll have bankrupt. Ooh, maybe. I'm still trying to 100% Terraria though. I've got like 2 achievements left. I just have to get a blood moon, and I just have to get, so I can get Subnauticus. I gotta defeat the Subnauticus, and I have to do like 10 fishing quests, and then I'm done. And then I've 100% of Terraria. After 11 years, I finally done. So that's gonna be a huge deal for me. And I know nobody else cares, but it's important to me. But thank you so much, Hezekiah Duckworthy. I appreciate it. I'm saying your name wrong. Raid Dark Titan. If Vara Dark is live, I think she was going live. Raid Dark Titan. Send Mecha Raid over. Mecha Raid. Go over to Dark Titan. I think she's the only one live in the that I can see that I can remember at the pic is too blurry for the we see. But thank you so much. I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. And slap the like on your way out. Or else. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.